Hello, good morning.
No, they are joining virtually.
They are joining virtually.
Yes.
Good morning. Peter, good morning. Welcome to, can everybody hear me online?
Yes, I can, Madam C. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. President.
Use this one. Good morning. The President and Chairman of the Governing Council, Malam Ahmed Ladan Gobrel, FCIPM FNLI. The Vice President, Mrs. Chidima Obiejesi, FCIPM. The National Treasurer, Mrs. Ogochukwu Egbonu, FCIPM. The immediate past President, Mr. Olusegun Mojid, FCIPM FNLI. Elected council members present on this call, I can see Dr. Michael Ogu, MCIPM, and all other elected council members, distinguished fellows of the Institute, governing council members, the representative of the Ministry of Labour and Employment, members of the Institute present on this call, our Ilorin collaborators and partners as well, our deputy registrars, our registrars, and all directors and staff of the University of Ilorin present on this call, HQ staff. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the signing of the MoU between the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management of Nigeria, CIPM, and the University of Ilorin. Holding today, 4th of May 2026, and we are currently, and you can see us if you're online, we are at the council chambers of CIPM on CIPM Avenue. Thank you and good morning. We'll just do a very quick introduction across the room, very quick, just of the Vice Chancellor. I'll give him the self-introduction and President himself and our guest as well. Over to you, sir.
The principal officers of the Institute, members of leadership as we call them, the Vice President, Mrs. Obiejesi, the National Treasurer, Mrs. Ogochukwu Egbonu, the Registrar and Chief Executive, Mrs. Oluwatoyin Naiwo, the immediate past President, Mr. Olusegun Mojid, CIPM HQ staff, our august visitor in May, my brother and longtime friend, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ilorin, Professor Wahab Olashukwu Egbewole, SAN, the Protocol Officer of the University of Ilorin, Liaison Office in Lagos, Mr. Bolaji. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the official signing ceremony of the MoU between the CIPM and the University of Ilorin. This MoU signing we had informally done in Ilorin when we visited last week. However, because of the personal relationship that we have with the Vice Chancellor and because of how high the VC also holds us in esteem, he personally offered to come sign the MoU right in our HQ because he was not available. Because he was not available to join us when we signed on Tuesday, in Ilorin. He was with us all through Monday and had to travel late in the evening when we are starting the luncheon, after the induction ceremony. But he had indicated to me that he would want to sign this personally. So I wasn't surprised when I got a call from his office that the VC said he would be in Lagos and he would want to come and sign the MoU himself again. So thank you very much, sir. My brother, friend, and learned silk for honoring us, to do this right in our own home territory. It's an honor that we do not take for granted, and as an institute we appreciate this. Like I said, when we paid you a courtesy call in Ilorin, I'm not sure that we were lucky to have the full complement of the leadership of the institute visit any vice chancellor at all. Usually there's one person missing or two missing from the leadership, but we had the full complement of the institute's leadership when we visited you in Ilorin. It's a testimony to how high we hold the University of Ilorin, even though you and I are not graduates of the University of Ilorin. And like I said, and like the VC said during the courtesy visit, we come back a long way together. When I graduated from ABU in 1984, the VC graduated from IFE in 1984. You know? And we're both lawyers, a very senior lawyer, Sha, you know, than I am. And let me tell you what the VC told his people when we visited. We used to share the same bed. That's how close we are, you know, with him. Even though we didn't go to school together, life brought us together later on, and when we travel, most times we share the same room, we share the same bed, you know, and we're doing this for a very long time until fate brought me to Lagos in 2018, you know, and then it became impossible for me to do those travels that we normally do together, you know, with them at the time. But again, fate has brought us together. We've maintained our relationship, and I'm glad that we're doing this. So thank you very much, Professor Egwole, for making this happen. We met the HR club of the university when we visited, and they are excited about this MoU that we're signing, as indeed we are about the MoU. So we're glad to have you here, and let me say welcome to you. I'll please yield the floor to you for just some opening remarks before we go to signing the MoU. Thank you.
The President CIPM, my brother and friend, Ladan Gobir, the Registrar of CIPM, other members of the leadership of CIPM, and of course my colleague from the University of Ilorin. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I want to also appreciate CIPM for indulging us to batch into their programs and sign this MoU this morning. We are not taking it for granted, but what this has, the signal it has sent to us is that CIPM and Ilorin has a deal, and that we will respect that deal, and that our collaboration will continue to blossom. I believe that coming to Ilorin last week and Ilorin coming to Lagos this week means that our own MoU is unique, our own relationship is unique. It is not the run of the mill, it is not the usual ones that you have with others. And I want CIPM to see that as important, as we will continuously request for, like Oliver Twist, for some indulgences, part of which is the need for you to create some unique, whatever it is that we're doing, if it is possible for us to replicate from the headquarters to Ilorin. And I'm saying this with all sense of responsibility. Our students are not just any other university students, and I believe that we should beam some special focus on them and see how they can maximally benefit from this relationship. Be assured that we will give all the necessary support that will be able to drive that process. I also believe that whatever it is that we are doing before now, that we have not formalized, from this moment we'll continue to see how we can improve on them and be assured that we'll be a very faithful partner. We'll be ready to walk the talk. We will look at the clauses of the MoU and ensure that we remain faithful to the provisions of the MoU. Once again, we appreciate the leadership of CIPM for giving us this opportunity, and because whatever it is, the human capital development of any institution is the most viral, most important, and that is why we believe that signing this MoU today means so much to us as a university. Thank you so very much for having us.
I think we can, from this moment, proceed to formally sign the MOUs, put pen to paper, and thereafter we can kickstart the relationship formally, to the benefit of both the institute and, of course, the University of Ilorin community. Bismillah. Yes, done. Oh, okay, these two. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Like I said, there were 3 copies, eh? Somebody?
the president of the institute and the vice chancellor the handover of the MoU to the University of Ilorin. Thank you, sir.
Just as you. Yes. On behalf of the Charter of Personnel Management, again, we're glad to have you here and we appreciate your coming. Thank you so very much.
Sir, I would like to invite the Deputy Registrar to give the vote of thanks very quickly.
Mr. President and Chairman of the Governing Council, Malam Ahmed Ladanguber, FCIPM FNLI, please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. To say a very big thank you to Mr. VC for finding it necessary to honor the invite to be here and to collaborate with the University of Ilorin. As we have said, a University of Ilorin is a very unique university, and I think this is the first university in the north for us to establish a collaboration with. For this, we say a very big thank you for the opportunity, and we cannot say thank you enough to Mr. President and Chairman of the Governing Council, because I know how many times the calls say the MoU with University of Ilorin, where are we? Where are we? It got to a time I say, what is it, sir, with this MoU with University of Ilorin? Thank you for your commitment, sir. We cannot thank you enough. And to my Registrar Chief Executive, thank you so much for driving us and for making this happen. And to every member of the HQ, the team in charge of partnership, Fome, Funshaw, and the rest, I say a very big thank you. And our people online, all the governing council members, the fellows, the members of the institute, thank you for witnessing this. We know this is going to add higher value to the value that we have on ground before. And we know that by the end of this year, we begin to see the fruit of this collaboration, both in terms of expansion, membership expansion drive, and of course, in terms of financial. By the time we are having 2026 AGM, I know you will see the impact of this MoU. Thank you for witnessing today. Thank you for swearing with Mr. President and the entire leadership team. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Distinguished colleagues on the call who have joined us virtually, I see so many of our chairmen on the call. Permit me to just thank all of you generally for joining the call. Let me also specially thank the principal officers of the University of Ilorin and all staff of the University of Ilorin who are on the call for joining us. Yeah, I see Tega from Delta. I see Amos from Anambra. Thank you all very much, for joining me. Mrs. Christy Eriba, thank you. Thank you all for joining. Pastor Olukiti B from the US, thank you for joining. I will see you all. Thank you all for joining us for today. God bless you. We hope that, like the DR said, this MoU signing today will of course open a vista of opportunities for both the University of Ilorin and the CIPM. Let me specially recognize my brother, the registrar of the University of Ilorin, Mansour Adeleke Alfanla. Thank you for making this happen. Thank you very much. Thank you all, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Get it to another one. Left.